Welcome to almost every family's dream home. We have so many special things that we've included in this home. We have things that are so unexpected. I mean, they're one of my favorite clients because they trust the process. They really allowed us to take the design of this home into our own hands and do what we thought was right. So one of the main things we spoke about when we started discussing, what do you want your home to feel like? It really was a home, not just a house. And so we wanted to include a lot of wood, that warmth, that feeling of welcome when you walk through the doors. So the whole house was gutted from top to bottom. We knew that we wanted to keep the walls white and bright. However, we did add wall paneling everywhere. We wanted to create the depth between it being a flat wall and adding that extra detail. We also added tons of sculptural lights throughout the home, and that also allowed that pop off the walls to not keep it so flat. The formal living room now has really changed over time. A lot of these young families really do love to host dinner. So when we're trying to gain that space in a home, we use the living space now as that flex space to make our dining rooms bigger, make our pantries or kitchens a little bit larger. And that's exactly what we did in this home. We really shifted the dining room to the front of the house, still allowing for a little seating area if you wanted to take a break after dinner or just enjoy some time with friends, but ultimately the space is used for those large gatherings of lots of family and friends. We did integrate a full built-in bar into the dining room itself and created a little zone that feels a little bit moody, fun to pour a drink with some friends, but really still looks beautiful and high-end. Here we did a butler's pantry into the kitchen, and the kitchen with the double islands, we have so much storage. So this butler pantry in particular, we are allowed to make a little bit more architectural with the black metal, the wooden open shelves, and then we have an additional walk-in pantry for all the canned goods, the cereal boxes, the kids' snacks. We want every space in a home, whether it be a walk-in closet, a walk-in pantry, to be inviting, to be well organized, and to be functional. Those are the few things that we really base our design off of, and we like to carry out from top to bottom. Across from the walk-in pantry, we do have an additional sink with that instant hot water. We created a little tea bar. Our clients are really into tea after dinner. So we made that area super functional for them, but also the overload of any dining room things. This kitchen has 2 dishwashers, 2 sinks, lots of entertaining that goes on here, and making sure it was functional for all that entertaining.
Thanks for watching. This house tour is presented by Valor Fireplaces.
In this particular application, they've chosen our Valor H5, which is a zero clearance fireplace, so designed for renovation or new construction application. Really efficient heating, like all of our Valor fireplaces do. Beautiful realistic flame and log sets using our V-Class burner technology. The radiant heat is a very comfortable type of heat as opposed to like a forced air heat. Similar to standing outside in the sun, you feel that instant warmth. All of our fireplaces are very customizable. For instance, this one has 3 different log sets. It's got a birch log set, a traditional log set, which is what the customer's chosen here, as well as a driftwood log set, which is also very popular. There's 6 different interior options to choose from, and then also different front options. You can customize it really to whatever suits your room decor. None of our Valor products require any power to operate. Our products don't use fans, so you don't have the noise associated with it. They're a very reliable source of backup heat. If there's power failure, for instance, your heat pump won't work. They use a battery-operated remote control system, so they would heat and operate just as they normally would. If you're interested in looking at our products, you can visit our website, valorfireplaces.com. We have a dealer locator there, which will direct you to the closest dealer to you.
In this kitchen, you'll see a variety of finishes. And we always stress this when we talk to our clients. It's okay to mix your finishes. It's okay to mix your metals. We have brass, we have black, we have wood, we have white, with a really gorgeous natural marble that made that natural look and that painted look seamless. If you actually see the before photos of this kitchen, there was a huge wall separating the family room from the kitchen. And we took down that wall and we made the space one. And again, here we introduced wood, we introduced marble, glass. So who likes to see their TV boxes And why not still make it aesthetically pleasing by having that hidden storage just in this media unit where you can put all of your converters for TVs and fireplaces and things. So the homework room you would never know sits paneled just behind the family room. So welcome to our hidden study for the girls. We have this great little space, their homework desks that are sitting here, and a nice but fun powder room just for the kids. We created this area for the 3 girls so that they could come home, throw their backpacks, do their homework, and it didn't make the rest of the home look messy. That quiet focus is important when you have the hustle of everyday life and lots of kids. You get to escape into that back room, work on an iPad, work on your homework, but still feel like you're part of this main area. So the office kept it really moody and cool. We have wood wallpaper that sits inside the paneling, floating shelves that you could move around based on what accessories you have that month, but still had that hidden storage and awesome art that makes it his. When we first came into the house, we loved the curved staircase. The iron was very dated, so we worked really hard on finding a detail of new iron that elevated the house and made it match what we see as transitional, so that it had that bit of traditional look with the wall paneling behind, but still felt elevated and new and contemporary to the style of the house it is now. This was one of the first projects where the kids were involved. Each one of them sat down with us and told us what their favorite color was, or what made them happy, or what they were into, whether it was dance, or they loved California, or what colors or textures they really loved. So the rooms are simple, but they have that pop of color. In Sloane's room, we decided she loved pink, and my team said, let's do the trim and the door in pink. The bed is quite neutral, but the pops of the color throughout the room really make it what it is now. The purple room was also really special. So we have 2 girls that wanted more color. They both got these beautiful back walls with the pillows and the textures, and the bedding, although white, kept it simple yet fun for these young-aged girls. The older daughter definitely won on this one, and she got her own little suite where she has her bedroom and this gorgeous wooden hanging swing, but then also had a beautiful makeup area, walk-in closet, and her own bathroom oasis tucked in the side of her room. Each bedroom did get their own en-suites, which I thought was so important when we had the space to do it. Reconfiguring the upstairs allows you to recreate what these rooms are going to be in the future, whether it's a suite for someone else or guests. The principal ensuite is its own oasis. A double shower, a beautiful tub that just sits under a window, double vanities with porcelain countertops that just wrap around all the cabinetry. It really was a space that we wanted to create that was beautiful yet functional. So you'll still see tons of storage throughout the whole bathroom, as well as light fixtures that allow it to be a little bit more dramatic. The master bedroom, I really wanted to create this hotel vibe, coming home, it being a little oasis for mom and dad where they can escape into their bedroom and get into bed and feel like they are in their own space. We did that by creating a beautiful wall-to-wall custom headboard and making sure that all the linens were done perfectly. We have a beautiful bench that sits in front of the bed, but we still have a seating area that sits under the window. And we were also able to create a his and hers closet. So her closet is so big and grand, and she doesn't have to share it. She gets to have her own space, and he has his own space. The dressing room is definitely one of my favorites that we've done. It really does feel like you're going into a store and you're opening the closets and seeing your clothes there as if you were shopping. And that was one of the things that we aimed for. We have a beautiful marble island with jewelry inserts and sunglass inserts and every detail you can think of so that everything is still functional yet beautiful. We were able to gain a little bit extra space and create that laundry closet upstairs with an extra set of washer and dryer. We just think that for the convenience of the loads that you want to do upstairs, it's nice to have that upstairs, easily accessible. Whenever we have clients that come in that have large families, one of the areas that's used the most is the mudroom. It's the landing space. It's the area that the kids come in and drop all their stuff. So we wanted to make sure that this area was super functional. And we did that by putting in a porcelain floor where you can come in with your muddy boots, and you'll see the detail where you open both of the cupboards. Everyone has an individual drawer, their own shoe space, and their own space to hang their backpack or some coats. And then we also added a very cool water station for the kids, whether they're running back out to school or the mom's running for a workout. There's lots of water usage in this house. In this particular house, we got to add a really cool rock wall for the girls with some gymnastics rings. We really wanted to make it fun by adding that smiley face wallpaper, so it still was youthful, but in a kind of way that grows with the house as it's still the same tones. So we didn't do a typical theater room. We wanted to make it more of a casual theater, but still really comfy and cozy, where the whole family and friends can come and, have popcorn and drinks. We have the movie theater framed prints that go on the back of the wall and a pop of color just to make it a little bit more fun for whoever goes down there. So this really is a dream home. I mean, they went above and beyond in the detail. They allowed us to go and think about everything that could make this home functional and beautiful at the same time. People often say we don't want to finish a room, or they're hesitant to finish a room until they live in the home. And what was special about this project is the family got to come home and every detail was done. And there's something to say about that, because they come in and they see what should feel like a perfectly designed home when you hire a designer. The keys to this house isn't the complexity of what we're choosing. It's being simple, but being thoughtful and being functional. And I think that this house is a true testament to that.